Today we're going to talk about what to do when somebody grabs your throat from front with one hand. Now this sounds scary. It's a control move because it's not two-handed choke. It's slightly different. They could grab your chin or your cheeks. We're going to talk about different ways they could grab you and control you. So this is a borderline level 1, level 2. So I'm going to share with you first a scenario where this could happen, then what you can do to escape out of it, and then I will share a fun counter attack if that is needed, if you need to take it to that level. And then as usual, we'll do the technique, the demo, and the drills for this as well. So let's get started. So when could this happen to us? When can somebody come from front and grab us? Okay, grab right here underneath. So think about if you are in a relationship with somebody who gets really angry very quickly and tries to show control that way. Or is it a different type of setting? Do you work in a specific place? Are you a nurse with patients who are not mentally stable? Think about that case when this could happen to you so that you're prepared and you know what the signs are. Once you have that in your mind, that will reduce the shock of when the event happens. And let's get started. All right, the technique to get out of the throat grab from front is called a circle, knife hand circle technique, okay? So I'm gonna have my partner first come up and help us with this. So something to note is that they can grab you from front in many different ways, and we're only doing one hand grab, because if he was doing it with two hands, it would be a choke and that would be slightly different. So he's holding me right here. So it could be my throat and it could be pinching. The good thing to know again is it's very hard, extremely challenging for somebody to choke you out with one hand. If that was their intention, they would use two hands. That's what brings the level down of this. It's a control move, not a kill move, okay? So he could hold my throat or he could hold my chin from underneath and maybe pull me up this way, which could also kind of hold my cheeks. So there's some variance of how they could hold you. Now, regardless of how they hold you, your technique of getting out of it, your escape, your release, is gonna be the same. So that's the good news. So I'm gonna have him demonstrate with this hand right here. So you can see. So here he controls me and he's probably yelling at me and saying something. Yeah, he's laughing if you can't see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is super simple. The hand that's mirroring his hand is gonna come up close to his wrist, because the idea is I want him to release from here. Okay, his real weapon, if you remember this, quiz time, is what? His wrist. If I can control my opponent's wrist, my attacker's wrist, I can control my attacker and the threat, okay? So I'm not gonna try and push him out this way, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna bring my arm as close to my body as possible because I wanna hit his wrist, and I'm gonna turn my hand. This pinky side is your knife hand. So I'm gonna come up, pinky side, slap out, okay? And of course, as usual, I don't want to tilt backward, so I'm going to put a foot back. My opposite leg goes back. So if this is his left hand, my left foot goes back. Mirror image opposite. So here he grabs me, like, hey, stop it, don't do that. Don't do that. That's what it looks like. That is your technique. Super simple. Here's the drill for the knife hand circle. Okay, let's drill it. All right, here I'm standing. Here's my invisible opponent. He grabs me. I'm gonna use, let's say he grabs me with his left hand. I'm gonna use my right hand, step back, bring my arm close to me. And instead of using the thumb side, that's a mistake we commonly make. We can't go too far. So we wanna make sure we do the awkward thing, which is turn our palm towards them, use the pinky side. And now, even though it feels awkward here, when I go through, it's unwinding, it's a lot more comfortable. So you're just gonna try and do all of it together, okay? Super simple. Here you are, right? You wanna do a little bit of a jerk here to pretend this person's got you. Head goes up, back tilts. Step, arm in, palm facing them, snap. You want that snap at the end. It's not a gentle circle, it's a snap to get them out. Okay, once more, you're here, snap. It almost happens together, the stepping back and the snap. It all happens together pretty quickly. Here, okay. Now practice saying stop or no, right? They grab you, hey, stop it! Don't do that again. But that might be a mouthful for you, so choose whatever works for you. You can just say one word for now, hey, or stop. Okay, so I'm gonna say, hey, stop. Do that 10 times each side. And I'm gonna show you once on this side for ease, okay? So you can see what it looks like on both sides. So here I am, grab me from this hand. That leg goes back. If they're right-handed, right? My right leg goes back. Snap. Once more. Like voice now, okay? Hey, stop it! Don't do that again. And there you have it. Drill it 10 times each side before you go use a partner. Before I share that quick, easy counter attack, post in the comments below what questions do you have? What are your scenarios where you can expect this to happen? And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, I'd love to invite you to subscribe. All right, on to that quick, easy counter attack. Okay, so here is the super simple counter attack that you can do if need be. I'm gonna have my partner again to help out, and he grabs me, I release. Now I can have my frame here, and if I feel like this person's still gonna keep coming at me and I don't want my frame to collapse, I lift my front leg. See, my weight is already on my back leg because he's pushing through. So my front leg is nice and light. I lift it and I just kick straight on the inside of his knee. Don't think too hard, just lift and kick and it lands on the inside of his knee. Super simple if you need a counter attack. All right, and that's it. If you'd like your free training, look at that link in the description below. See you in the next video.